Hi Sagittarius, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have another cool tarot reading. Yes, we do. We're proud to say it. We hope you guys are well. And let's put the cards out here. We have a few oracle decks here today for Sagittarius, please. And happy birthday to Taurus. Yeah, and let's see what we got here. The sun is in Taurus now. The power of words. Okay, here's a giant spider here. And here's the witch. I forgot her name, some kind of silly name, but she's sitting on her broomstick, right? Kind of, And these spiders are here, and she's looking kind of afraid at this giant spider, and she's holding a spider too. And this is kind of a trip, right? So she is afraid to use the wrong words, or she knows whatever she says to somebody is it's key how you phrase it, and you just be careful with your words, which is very Sagittarian anyway, because we just tell people how it is, right? And then of course, especially with the way things have gone, they're more sensitive than they used to be, right? So yeah, you're just telling them the truth and like, what? Here are my feelings. Oh. Okay, so we have a rare bloom here. Somebody's coming to tell you that you are very rare. Like you're unique, and there's nobody's like you, right? And I could understand that, right? Now maybe this is you, and we're going to read it like it's the other person. This is just how we do it here, but you can apply it to yourself or somebody else. And most of these are about love, and occasionally as well it can be about career or endeavors in your life, creative projects, just kind of life perspectives or life subjects, things like that. So let's see what else we have, Sagittarius, and see what we got for you guys. And we have little Johnny running away, right? Yeah, he's a little spoiled brat. You could tell by his clothes, and he's a little rich kid, but he doesn't want that. It's possible here that somebody doesn't want like materialism, right? They probably don't. Here's the Pisces. Actually, that's Cancer. But let's see what we have. And we have the grieving woman. Yeah, somebody walks away from a relationship here. Yeah, that's a trip. And here is the Libra like glyph. And so we know she's walking away from a relationship because Libra is the seventh house of partnerships. Yes, it is. So she's grieving. She's either walking away. It looks like somebody walked away from her. And yeah, it does really look like that. And they're walking away because they found something more rare, the rare bloom. And that may be you, Sagittarius, right? Let's see what else we have. Let's get another card or two. See what we have for you guys, please. For Sagittarius, please. We have the blank card. Wow, look at that. For Sagittarius. And we have the sleeper. Okay, the sleeper. So what I see here so far is that somebody wakes up here from kind of like just being not paying attention to their life. Really can be like that. It's like one day you wake up, and I'm not going to say duh, because then I'll just be playing into the hands of how people think of Sagittarians sometimes, right? But the sleeper is like somebody who's kind of been asleep or in a fog, something like that. Like they were definitely not awakened to their divinity or or their life path entirely. They were just kind of what do they call that? Like not in the moment really, but kind of passing time. So the blank card is here, and the blank card is kind of a trip because I feel like somebody, with the blank card before the sleeper, they probably didn't know that they were asleep. Right? Most people don't know, right? Yeah, it's like wake up, little Susie, right? Yeah. And so, but that may be kind of something else as well. We're going to see. The sleepers are number two, and twos are always about two people or choices. Yeah, and we know when we wake up, we often make a choice because we see things different. Yeah, and so the bottom of the deck here is Justice reversed, Four of Swords reversed, Two of Cups reversed. Look at that. So we've got three reversals at the bottom of the deck. Whoops. And this looks like a breakup to me, even maybe a marriage breaking up. This woman is definitely grieving an ending. She's got her black clothes on, right? You're supposed to wear black, at least with like Catholicism, right? Yeah, but, to kind of show grieving. And, and so, yeah, but something ends here, some type of a contract, maybe a relationship, maybe a soul contract, but something ends. Soul contracts usually kind of don't end, but sometimes they do, but something ends. Two of Cups reversed. Somebody's coming to tell you that you're rare, Sagittarius, and that they have walked away. Here's little Johnny running away from his mother. It's just a show. It's very symbolic. And here is the grieving, she's grieving an ending because she kind of looks like a widow, right? And let's get one more card here. We're going to put these to the side. We are. And let's see what else these cards say. These kind of Tree of Life cards here. And we have the test. Yeah, the test is somebody failed the test here. They did, right? Because there's a leaving here, a leaving and a grieving. So somebody failed a test to be somebody's, I don't know, great partner or, And the test, too, is somebody probably who is coming to talk to you, the power of words, to test the situation with you. Yeah, they are. All right. So, start sharpening up on your math skills, Sagittarius. Right. Just kidding. Strength card, Judgment. Okay. And the Magician. Look at that. So we have to cover the Strength card because these people, they refuse to get dressed. Right. And yeah, they refuse. Well, they're being woken up here, so I can understand them. Right. Yeah. And here's the Star. We have 4 majors in a row. And we have the Moon, 5 major arcanas. Sagittarius, you're going to have a big month here coming in May. A big month. Oh, my goodness, right? We've already seen Judgment here, Justice. And now we have 5 majors here. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. And maybe somebody's Scorpio or Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Aries. Scorpio, and then the Strength card, right? And interesting about Judgment, for me it can be Pisces too, not just Scorpio, because Pisces is the 12th house of endings. Yeah, it is. And things that are hidden. It is similar to Scorpio as well. Let's see what we got. That's the sister sign, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so interesting here, the whole top row, which is really the most important here, because this is, the Strength card is showing up as the Strength card is showing up as, can you close that door? Excuse me. The Strength card showing up as courage. It's also somebody who is somebody who has gained self-mastery. And before we begin, Sagittarius, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. I'm a Silva grad, and they are accurate. And we do the tarot spread at the end. And so they're very personal. We do them on the phone. And they're lots of fun, right? If you don't know somebody, trust them. You haven't seen them in a long time. You just met them. Things like that. Really good idea. Also, if you are seeking your own perspective on something, doesn't always have to be love. Great to get one of those. And and then the tarot spreads at the end. And you can get your own tarot spread as well. And psychic readings you may have one of those too. But you're going to always want to get a card reading at the end, the combo. And then Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you guys. And if you want your chart interpreted, you may get one of those. Send me an email. So without further ado, we start here with like courage, but it's really more like self-mastery and patience. It's interesting how that is, because when we have patience with ourselves, it's usually because we're not running around with our head, cut off like a chicken. And so we are being patient because we're just more in our power, and this is more self-mastery, like inner strength, right? Yeah, inner strength is the most important, for sure it is. And there could be a Leo here, right? Of course. The overall energy here is either courage or inner strength. I believe it's probably both, because the power of words, somebody could be coming to talk to you, and they need courage, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, you might turn them into you might turn them into a pumpkin or something like that, or a frog, right? Yeah, and so, let's see what else we have. And the Strength card, And interesting here, we have Judgment, and the Sleeper card can talk about an awakening as well, right? Yeah. And so the Judgment card sits in the challenge. This means that your person had an awakening and it has challenged them. It also means the power of words, that they want forgiveness. That's what that means on some level, right? Maybe they could be forgiving themselves too, because sometimes when people wake up to how they have behaved in their own life, they're like, well, gee, I don't want to walk around with self-guilt all the time. So I need to forgive myself and stop stop living in the past, right? And yeah, I mean, you can forgiving yourself is important. It is, right? Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, it's a kind act. It means you're being kind to yourself, and everybody makes mistakes sometimes, right? Even power and light. Yeah. Yes, we do sometimes. We don't like to admit it, though. All right. No, just kidding. Judgment showing up here. And let's get a card on Judgment. And Judgment is also making a decision, right? Yeah, it is. And this is also about a 2. It's a 20, right? We have 2s. It's about 2 people, 2 feelings, a choice. Yeah, it's just about 2 things usually. And sometimes it's about like the polarity, right? Or the duality. Life is based on duality, right? Yeah, it definitely is. And let's get a card here for Judgment, please. And we have the Magician, so we have it twice. Yeah, somebody wants to manifest a new beginning with you. And Judgment is also rebirth. She's waking up, I don't know if it's he or she. It's an angel, right? So, but the angel is waking up these people. And they're happy to be woken up. Yes, they are. They're living a new life. It's rebirth. And they could have been forgiven for there's some past here usually when we see Judgment, right? Okay. And the Magician's there. It definitely could be Aries. Let's get a card on this other Magician. And let's see, in the root, the Magician's, why it's all happening with the 5 of Swords. There's a defeat here. There's a loss. And we know it because we see the woman grieving. Now, it's possible there's a man grieving here, right? We don't pick and choose. No. And 5 of Swords is also an ending. Judgment is an ending too. It's an ending to something. An ending to your path, the way you used to behave, because you've awakened. It's an ending because you might have forgiveness. It's an ending because you're making a decision for something new in your life, things like that, right? And the Star here, maybe this is Aquarius. It could be the Hierophant, all these majors. And so this is Taurus, Sun's in Taurus right now, which is great. Yeah, it's nice. The Sun in Taurus can be about improving your money, with the Scorpio full moon, and I'll pin that video I put. It's about transformation. So there's lots of transformation going on, possibly, with Taurus themes, right? Which is belief systems and money and food and just things like that that are in, it's going to depend on your chart. And the 12 signs according to the houses. But this Hierophant here is with the Star. This is somebody who had faith and hope. Yeah, somebody had faith and hope in the past. Hope and faith. Yeah, I think it's hope and faith. Yeah. And so they did. This person believes in you because you're a rare bloom, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's right here. Right? This chick here. Yeah. So, yeah, very interesting. And the Star is also inspiration because of the hope, right? And so somebody's inspired. They may want to marry you here, Sagittarius. It's a possibility here because you're a rare bloom, right? Yeah. When somebody thinks you're like a one in a lifetime for this person. Yeah, I'm pretty sure here. And that they could have went through definitely an awakening about this because of the sleeper. Yeah. Either that or, they stole your sleeping bag, Sagittarius, right? Just kidding. The moon's showing up here. Let's get a card on the moon. And we have the 7 of Wands. So, this is the mindset or what's on your person's mind. The moon, which is emotions, your feelings, and showing up with the 7 of Wands. This person is overwhelmed. And this is why they're choosing their words wisely. She's really afraid here of this giant spider because she might say the wrong thing. Yeah, she's holding this other spider, which is hilarious, right? And the other night there was a huge spider in the garage. And my daughter told me that, and I go, just thought, oh, nah, right? I mean, it's probably, maybe she's exaggerating. I go out there, it's giant, right? I'm like, oh, God, right? Yeah. Spiders are coming to get us. Okay. The King of Cups and the Queen of Wands together. This may be a couple, a water sign and a fire sign. This doesn't have to be a water sign. This can, represent love. Sometimes it represents decisions in love. And sometimes it represents intuition, the King of Cups, right? Yeah, it's a general. I mean, the core cards can be very general, and they are specific to the reading. Yeah, they are. Let's see what we have here. And we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's some type of ending here, and we know that because we see the grieving woman. Yeah, and she's very sad, and she's losing her relationship because here's Libra. Here's Saturn. This is like it's hard to deal with, right? I feel restricted. I can't, right? And Saturn teaches lessons, but, she's not, And so then, and this is Venus down here. So, well, Venus is the ruler of Libra. So this is why. And let's see what else we have. We have the Five of Cups. There's grieving, there's regret in this reading, and there's sadness. There is for somebody. But up here, there is so much hope, and yeah, there's just tons of hope up here, and to really have something beautiful, because Judgment is here with the Magician. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, it's you, right? Or it's another fire sign. That we're not really sure about that. But yeah, this Queen of Wands cracks me up. She does. And let's see what we got for her. And we have the Page of Wands. And this is the concern in the reading, like what this reading is concerned with. And this is a new direction with you. Here he is, the Page of Wands. Yeah. Kind of looks like he's always trying to swindle somebody, kind of, a little bit. The guy showed up to, I don't know, like he's got something in his pocket, kind of. And so I'm not saying he does, but this is a new direction. This is the concern for this reading. A new direction under Judgment. And, Judgment is also, another chance, because it's forgiveness, and they have another chance to live. They do, right? Yeah, they started eating healthy food, Sagittarius, right? Yeah. I'm not eating any junk food, no. Right, junky. Let's see. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. So this is the environment, right? And so this means there's a headache for somebody. Basically, I mean, that's one of the meanings here. Because, she's got a blindfold on and he's running away, but he's happy. He's running away. He planned this because the swords are the mental realm, and the sevens are assessing or evaluating. So he planned all this to run away here. And the Two of Swords in the environment is like, I need to leave here. I don't have a choice. I'm stuck. I have to leave a situation. Somebody might know they have to leave a situation in order to be with you. Maybe you have to leave somebody behind entirely to come be with you because of the grieving woman. And we already saw little Johnny running away, whatever his name is, little Jean, right? Jean-Claude Van Damme, okay? But he's in Europe, right? And I'm not sure if he's French or not, and I'm not sure what her, she might be it's possible she's the nun. I think she's the nun dressed like that, but yeah, but he's running away, definitely. Yeah, he's taking the power here to leave, and this is based on his feelings for sure. Cancer is here, the glyph, and yeah, Seven of Cups. Here's the choice. The proof's in the pudding. Here's the choice, and this is with the Ace of Wands wanted to come out, so we're going to keep it. We're going to leave it here next to the Ace of Swords. Somebody wants something passionate here. Remember, you're rare, Sagittarius, so that means you're very passionate. Yeah, we know in what department, right? We know what part of the house, right? Yeah. The kitchen counter, the bedroom, right? We have the Ace of Swords in the potential outcome, and it's showing up with the Queen of Cups and Judgment a second time. This is a new beginning, and wow, it looks like you're going to have a second chance with somebody, or somebody is going to ask you for a second chance. And this is to do it right this time. It is. It's to do it right. It's to so everything can be abundant and fertile. And here's the fruit, you know, the fruit in the back. Yeah, the green tree, the green apples. We're going to end this reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. Get your psychic reading. They're lots of fun. They're very cool. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely an experience. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to see the Scorpio full moon, it's definitely, you know, we are in that energy right now. And this is a very important full moon. It's not an eclipse, but it's, you know, it's based on Scorpio, which is the 8th house of rebirth and regeneration and, you know, transformation, endings and new beginnings, and and things like that. Intimate relationships. That's what the 8th house is about. It's about your power. It is. And yeah, it's about joint finances, right? It's about a few other things, right? We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll pin that video at the top of the comments.